If you're watching in the wings right now, you want to know what's going on right here. This is the Upnlive show. We do it each and every Tuesday right here, 9 p.m. TGM radio. And as like no other, we have a special guest. We always bring to you the best and the best. And this is a surprise guest for us in terms of the way that we're introducing him per se as an artist, a recording artist, more than seriously now than before. Because before we knew him doing music, but we weren't taking him as serious as how he is taking himself serious now. So I must commend him before we even start into the interview on that aspect, right? So people, if you don't know him, this is Champaigne Wayne, and he's the owner / manager of Bar and Bar, the famous nightclub, one of the longest standing dancehall nightclub here in the UK, in London, over the years. So if you've been a part of the fraternity, you know what we're talking about. But with no further delay, the man himself, Champaigne Wayne, is here. Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening, and a pleasure to be here.
Yes.
God bring us here together.
Amen.
As we always together at Bar, so it's no surprise.
Amen. Shall we have the altar call?
Yes.
And I'd like to present one of the champagne on behalf of the champagne, the Lion, the family.
Camera shot. See that? See that?
The man have a champagne factory out there.
Keep here.
You know we do it.
Thank you very much for coming through.
Yeah,
and
man,
it's
no
a pleasure
problem.
having you here as well.
No problem.
Let's start from ground zero. Just who is Wayne? Rather than we're starting with Wayne before we reach
Champagne, because you couldn't drink them time.
Well, Wayne is just a person who actually come on the scene, build a vibes. You know, we used to keep the biggest party.
Okay.
In London.
You are a promoter.
A party. We don't charge to our part. We just enjoy ourselves when we just come to England. We have a crew where we just party. We have the most party. All these party where you see, we have a thing named double.com, which a lot of Bombshell, 702, Wingy, Nanko, the list go on. We just come and them time we never. Well, me a country boy, actually, me come from. So me not talk like town. Me not talk like town people. So me not talk like town people. So we just attack. You understand?
So you and the crew used to have a bagger party.
We bagger party.
Right.
Lingerie, pajama party, back to school, pool party. All of these parties, we invent them.
So this was spanning how many years back now?
About 21 years or so.
Well, 21 years ago.
Yeah.
Before me even think about
I don't know about Safari, but you see the one when me come know about.
Yeah.
The bed one.
The bedroom. Yes.
That one them I like.
So them the time they call me Wayne, Big Wayne.
Big Wayne.
Yes. But when me I go school, them call me Briegel. Cause me used to play football and them say me play like.
You used to play football?
I'm one of the best footballers.
Hold on.
Me and him have Rasta, be careful. Me and him have this conversation. I'm lose bad.
So hold on. So did you go to school here?
No, I went to college here and university here.
Okay, but the football days was back in Jamaica.
Yes, and over here too. Don't get it wrong. I went for trial for Oxford United. The only reason why I never prolonged that road is because I damaged my knee.
Injury.
Yeah, so we didn't go, but I was very good. I played for William Nabe. I played for Jamaica under 16 football.
Yeah, baller, man.
So I play football right off. They call me Maradona.
To get this clear, because a lot of people on the Facebook know Champaigne Wayne. So this was back in your prime, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Before the stomach and all them thing there, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I don't know your Brad, but you can't Maradona around the body.
Well, look at
you have to take time and forward around him like a trailer.
Look at Maradona, I still can play.
Moving right along.
Hold on, before you go any further, if you want to see me play football, we close down now. We're not ready up on a lot.
Yeah.
But when we reopen,
when you get a vaccine,
no vaccine. We come down to the
forward down.
Forward down at the King's Hall every Sunday 7 o'clock.
No, too early.
We play football.
But
so
in the morning, in the evening.
In the evening.
7 o'clock in the evening, no?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So
Oh,
if you want to come play some
Who want
football,
get up after they go party Saturday night for
if you want to come play some football, you just come right there. And you see, so we still can play. We keep our
Wait,
body
say Briggle?
Briggle.
You will say Briggling action, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so let's take it back. So you were a promoter, hosted a bunch of parties with you and your crew.
Yeah.
What changed? Is it that were you an entrepreneur at that time? Owning your nightclub at that time?
No, at that time I was teaching.
Okay.
Cause you know I'm a teacher anyway.
Of course we know, but the people them don't know. So
yeah, I'm a teacher.
You have to talk to things then. Right.
IT, you know.
Okay.
It's a college,
Mm-hmm.
not youngsters, oldsters like Rick.
Yeah.
I'm just.
You see, everybody come up and go and take liberty.
You are not going to take liberty. So you were or you are?
I'm still a teacher.
But are you still an IT teacher?
Yeah, I teach 3 days a week now.
Okay, so at that time you were teaching IT.
Yeah.
So is it that because you were teaching you had to cool down on the party going, or
No.
you were still doing both?
I'm still doing both. We used to have a party every month and
Okay,
month.
so and then this leads me to my question. You say you used to
Yeah.
host the biggest parties.
Yeah.
What changed?
No, things change because what happened? I get a club from the parties that we keep in. You know what happened? In front Bar, there was a big building, and Wingy, he worked for the Jews, and they owned the building.
Okay.
So they were planning to build house there, as you can see, is apartment.
Right.
And what happened is that we get the building. They give us the building free.
Is it?
Yeah, free.
Oh, because of the relationship that
with Wingy,
Okay,
because
then.
Wingy work with them. So Wingy, so we keep parties and we keep keeping parties. But you know the funniest thing? We were planning to open a club on the ground floor of that same building.
Upstairs.
No,
on the ground floor.
on the ground floor. We have remember it have 3 floors.
Yeah.
So we were planning. Me and Wingy said, you know what? Why don't we open a bar or a club on the ground floor?
Yeah.
And then a guy came across, a Turkish guy, and say he wanted to take that part from us and turn it into a fruit shop.
Yeah.
But our landlord now, he who owned our building,
Yeah.
heard about that, and he didn't want the competitiveness. He didn't
okay.
want to compete. He's selling the same thing as somebody else come. So he said to us, you know what, don't give that guy. I have a club next door.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we say, what? We get excited when we look. It's bar.
Bar.
We say, no, man. We're not giving that guy, man.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Yeah.
So we will take that club
And
downstairs.
give him
so
all the
everything
side.
was there. So
Yeah.
So hold on, let me just ask something. Did it have the name Bar at that time?
yes, because
it did have that name before.
it had the name before because
Okay.
Bar is a Turkish. It used to be owned by Turkish before we take over.
Okay.
But Bar means togetherness in their language.
Okay. So you kept
So
the
we
name.
just kept the name
Okay.
and we didn't make no change.
Okay.
Nothing changed.
Because I always come here and feel like Bar is just Jamaican say.
A bar.
Bar.
Ah, yeah.
Bar, like
Yes.
how Jamaican say.
Yeah,
But
so
I didn't know it mean like it's a Turkish meaning.
No,
Togetherness.
togetherness. That's what they say to
I
us.
think you should change the name to Togetherness then.
Togetherness.
It's
It not gonna work.
No. People.
stick.
Too
'Cause
late.
it's been what, 20 odd years?
No, not so long. People think it's so long, but it's not that.
How long?
It's 15 years.
Half a
15 years.
Half a 1/6 the next. A long time.
A long time.
It's a very long time.
2005 June.
It's a very long time. So I think the name change should stay. So promoter, IT teacher, club owner.
Yeah.
How we reaching a studio now?
Well, Rick invite me.
Me get that one there.
I'm joking.
Me get that one there.
Yeah.
I mean, how is it that you transitioned into being a recording artist?
Music is always in my blood. Family-wise, we have club, we have night, we have sound system, and we used to DJ, play, go around and we chat on the mic, and then it progress. You know, you have it in you. It's like you guys.
Yeah.
Music is in you,
Yeah.
so it doesn't take anything to explore and show
And express.
what you have. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with me. What happened is like, I used to DJ on sound system, like your brethren them get together and you chat and you chat. But really, what take me serious when I start to take the music serious is that I start to chat a lot on the mic and DJ and sing, and people that say, you know what, well, you bad, you know.
I think for me, with your
don't say nothing yet. Let me talk to you.
You say what you're saying, and I say.
Stop it.
Yeah.
The teacher has said.
Rick always, I said to you good, you know why, but you don't take this thing serious. Every time I see it. So the respect is there for his encouragement.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So I can always say that Rick is one of the person who always
propels you and encourages you.
Yeah, boy, you're good. But why you don't take this thing serious?
Me never take him serious because him not take himself serious.
So, but we'll come back to that part.
Why?
So what we actually do is this. We DJ and then people are telling me every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
So you
some just say, sure, all right.
We could try a thing.
Let me try a thing.
Aye.
And then me do a style because when me a little boy, Super Cat and Son, them do a style name, the vineyard style. And one do the one do vineyard and one do another one.
Yeah.
Vineyard style, the vineyard style.
Vineyard style, yeah.
So when me a little boy now I go school, them call me upon a concert. And say, come here, I'm shy them time, you know. I'm big, but I'm shy. So, you know? So me go up and he say, the kitchen style, wicked and wild. The kitchen style, wicked and wild. Then keep in a dance in my kitchen. And everybody man they want dance with chicken. And chicken in my dance with the one rooster. And Patty my dance with the one cover. Say Camila rub up on the floor. Everybody look trash like say a Easter. Say Onion and Maglina big mafia. And time in my Maglina cow cougar. But look Pascalian, Owen a maga. And a fling bubbling on the country pepper who was standing at the gate, bad boy banana. They said I did that play and then they can't see the whole place mash up. The whole place mash up because at that time those two songs was mashing up the airwave. You understand? When me come with that the style there.
As a boy.
As a little boy, if me did have a person who could record me and would that be a number one at that time? You understand?
And it ties in with the point that I'm trying to make with you. It's more of for me and you as an artist, it's more like your personality. And your personality wins over people easy, and people find you. It's semi-comedic and it's semi-interested intriguing to what you're doing with the lyrics. So even though you switch that, it's quite interesting to hear where he was going. So I find that people like your charisma when you do the music.
We listen. In my life is happiness. Things are. I live to my means. That's me. You might see me laugh sometimes, but you cannot show your sadness to the world sometimes. Only when you are very upset.
Yeah.
Because people use that for your weakness and them use it against you all the time. So what you do, you show happiness. Because me's a happy person.
Yeah.
Me happy.
Always happy.
Happy. It's because one thing I learned in life is live to your means.
Of course.
When I was at college, like at a different college, where things was very good. You understand? They cut off that part. But
you have to adjust.
Me adjust myself.
Of course.
And me live to my means. Yeah. You understand? In this time that we're going, bar is not going on.
But if you adjusted.
But me just to my means.
And that's a good thing to live by, because so the stress that you have to upkeep a certain lifestyle or to upkeep a certain facade
in the
public's eye, being somebody of I'm gonna say of your stature or your position, so to speak, it's very hard if you are supposed to keep to that level because I'm Wayne, Champaigne Wayne, bar da 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 da. If you just be yourself, I mean, life is just.
I mean, there are times I hide myself from owning bar, but it just come out because
the world don't know already. So
yeah, the world, but it is, too much jealousy and bad mind sometimes. So you just say, you know what, when we just keep that undercover and make sure we not. Because you do certain things. Look, you try your host a good show, very good show. People bad mind you feel because we now progress.
It's always
and yeah, go forward in life, and they might say, this and that, and that and this. But the progress what you're making is as long as you happy
And you stick to the goal.
and you stick to what you want to achieve. This don't make people, because this is my brethren from America and my mother from America. She tell me the same thing. Say, listen, who are you for people not to fight against? Them kill Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ was more bigger than we. So who are we not to have enemies? We are always
30 pieces of silver them kill God fine. You don't have 30 pieces of silver. But anyway, get to the fact of the matter. I know Bar hasn't been reopened to the main public since the first lockdown. What is the plan for Bar now when we reopen in Christmas? Is the seafood Tuesday still gonna go on where a few people can come sit and dine, have your meal and hear some music? Because we as Jamaican, that is a place where we can come de-stress and relax. Drink a one Guinness, eat one fry swim around, you know, and just listen to some music and chill.
To be honest with you, it's not in my hand. You know, as long as Bar is open, we give open arms to you guys. You can come, drink, enjoy what's Bar have to offer. You understand? So we now waiting for the government. As you know, the government is fighting against the small business. They want to get rid of that. We won't go into that politics. But that's what they're trying to do. Everybody know they're trying to get rid of a one harder system where we have to rely on them for everything, so they know we're going out and we're coming in. So we're just waiting for them. But as soon as they give us the go ahead.
But hold on then, Wayne.
Yeah.
Isn't the first guideline was like restaurants, like pub and such on, which Bar fall under that category, can have music at your venue to certain decibel, and you could have certain amount of people in your venue. It's just you have to regulate the amount of people come in and out and make sure that people are following the guidelines by the government and the social distancing rule.
Well, you asked a good question. But the answer for that question, if you notice, Bar is a nightclub. So it's a different class.
Okay.
It's a nightclub. It's not a pub.
But a lot of nightclub transform during the day, turn into a restaurant, or during the evening turn into a restaurant.
Yes.
Which that is part of Bar because you guys do sell food. So it fall under the category as a restaurant as well.
No.
You might have a nightclub license.
No. The Bar have it's not a restaurant license. That's why we don't want.
Okay.
See, you have to understand. It's not a restaurant where we can open every day.
Okay.
We can serve food. We only, but not on a restaurant range. It's different. It's different.
Level.
Explain that to me. Like,
okay, listen.
For people to come in to dine.
Yeah.
Is that possible for serving food with the license that you currently have?
The license where we have is not like
because I know it's a lot of people out there and they want to find out the same thing what we want to find out. Because some of the time, I wish I could come bar, drink 2 Guinness, buy one little steam something, and you know.
Hey, wait, name?
Swim around.
Let me explain
Swimmers with scales.
Let me explain this.
Yeah.
Bar is not a restaurant. It's a nightclub. But they give us a license where we can serve light refreshment. You see, light refreshment is like sandwich, or you do a little cooking and you serve it. But you can't open like from certain hours to certain hours.
Just for the purpose
you understand?
of serving
just
food.
to serve food. We can't just, we would have to operate, we would have to apply for
that
specific license as a restaurant.
Okay.
You understand? So at the moment, we are classed as a nightclub. That's why we don't open where music play and people get close together. That's why we don't open, because we would like to open.
I'm not sure about the dining part in terms of the license we have.
No, the dining.
But I am 100% sure most of the clubs inside London is been doubling as a restaurant, doing takeaways.
But what you don't understand.
So I'm not sure about if you're allow people people are allowed to actually come in to dine.
What you don't know is what type of license they have. You see, the license is the thing. So some club have restaurant license.
No, I'm not talking about restaurant takeaway. That they could prepare the food there and put it online, and the delivery man come and they pick up the order and go. So
that's the license we're gonna apply for.
That's what you need to
hopefully
apply for.
you get that in the near future as well.
So
and I hope I'll come to you
Me
you
can't
show
manage that
you
one,
show how to
Yeah. Because, you know, we
I want you to
have
show
to
your
take
top
care of
left.
our little
yeah, we have
spot,
to
you know.
support,
Yeah.
support.
Of
Yeah, we have to
course.
support.
Listen, bar Tuesdays, you know, you still can come to bar, but because of this lockdown,
Yeah.
we just have to do takeaway now. So
Okay.
you just order your fish. If you want me to come and deliver it here, it's
Exactly.
no problem.
But I have one more question
Yeah.
in terms of the bar and the club.
Yeah.
I know it haven't been open for 8 months now. There's any, what you call it, refurbishment or any upgrades or anything, what we could expect different about bar when we resume to normal life?
This is one of the most asked questions. But let me
Give a fair answer.
I don't want anybody who's listening to the program feel offended.
Yeah.
I just want them to accept the type. Why? Those who know Bar was one of the posh club when it restarted.
Uh-huh.
Yes, painted and floor laminated, toilets well
Done.
well done. And we have to make changes to that. We have to make changes, not because we want to. 'Cause you know Jamaican like their places nice and
Yeah.
So what we was getting a bad reaction from the public
Why
and the
is that?
police and the council
Because of the refurbishment?
No, because of we as black people.
Okay.
When we leave in the club, the amount of noise we make, the car, the horn we
Okay,
blow.
the
But-
music.
but this
So
has
what-
nothing
what-
to do
what
with
have to do with
no,
it?
no,
That-
it have-
yeah.
it-
Wait.
it have- if you listen,
Oh.
then you see where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
You see, you have to listen. Not because you're hosting the show, you're not listening to me.
We're
But
listening.
just listen. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me just explain.
Right.
Because this what I'm saying is so important.
Okay.
The people was making so many nice. We was getting letter from the council of closure and everything. And then we were applying to the council and the police for a license to go to 3:30. Because we have a 12 o'clock license and we was pushing it going to 2 o'clock. But we apply. But the only way we could get this license is to employ a white man as our manager and tell them that we're going to make changes to the club and start to get white people to attend bar on the weekend and have our Tuesday as our black.
Okay.
When these white people coming in, they didn't like the poshness because these was white people who was rich people. And they're saying to us, if we want to go to a rich club,
They would
we
have
go
gone
to the
to-
West End. That's what they're saying to us, the promoters.
Okay.
It's not me. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you
What you're being told.
what being told.
Okay.
Whether they're saying this to just get the building.
Right.
And then we have, which you know the changes that we made. We're having white people during the weekends. And then
Yeah.
we used to have Amy Winehouse down there. We used to have Geldof daughter, Harrisons. We used to have many of them coming there. We used to have the top DJs like Kitchen Sink, Northern Purpose. All these people are white people.
Yeah.
And they didn't like the
They attract a special type of crowd.
Yes,
But
yes.
hold on, Wayne.
they didn't like the they didn't like
The fanciness.
Poshness.
the fanciness. So because if you go to Liverpool Street,
I'm just gonna say this to
Yes,
you.
yeah.
Then, if they don't like the poshness, and we realize there's a lot of business in London who is not using poshness, you're using old-fashioned things,
Yeah.
like using like old zinc style to decorate
create
a venue
that
to make it
ambience.
look old and run down, but it's deliberately in terms of the presentation of the place. Why don't you guys try to do something like that to make it look more traditional, like
Yeah.
a Jamaican authentic
Zinc
venue,
fence kind
like
of
a
thing.
zinc fence
Yeah.
lawn, give
Yeah.
that feelings. Some fake bamboo or some bamboo around the wall, give that
but-
decoration.
but-
So it look raw, but at the same time, it's presentable. People can actually see where it's going in terms of the old school Jamaican authenticity.
well, the first people who we give the business to manage,
Yeah.
to manage to get these white promoters inside the building, they turn it like that. They
Because
say,
I actually like these real heavy jump pants down there,
this,
tables.
no, these people, we gave some people the management.
Yeah.
to get the white people in, because we don't know white people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what they actually do,
They
they
brought
turn.
that network
If you
in.
see, they take the DJ booth
Mm-hmm.
and put it at the end of that.
Yeah.
But furthermore, let's just go. And then we used to accumulate the money. We used to see money.
Yeah.
Of course, we used to see money.
Mm-hmm.
Money was there because the people who was
crowd
coming
was
in, the
coming.
crowd that was coming in was. You could sit down and relax like this because we are enjoying it. You know, no fuss, no fight, no quarreling. If you go to the West, no, if you go to Liverpool Street,
Yeah.
you wouldn't walk in certain club in Liverpool Street.
Why? I
Because
go
the way-
to most
the way-
of those clubs.
Yeah, but the way it looked, how does it look? You see how terrible it look.
No, some of them is a part of the decoration. No, it's like
but that-
kitchens,
but-
bar
but-
nowadays.
But that's what I'm saying to you. Some of the clubs, I'm not going to say all of them, but majority of them, they have that rust feeling. You go in there.
But
it's-
Liverpool
you-
Street ain't West End.
No, I'm only saying to you, West End is the posh part of London. That's where they run from. They run from the West End. They come to this part of London because of the cruftiness. They want this type of everybody.
Rustic look.
Yeah, but I think the point that all
everybody
stars-
have their own style.
That's true, but I
I
think
know everybody have their own style.
Yeah.
One sec, Rasta. I see you touch upon a little topic. Say the crowd leaving the venue and harboring outside of the gate, and that have to do it because it's black people. But I think that is done for the management of the club because that is about management of your guests to make sure that they depart in a safely and manageable fashion.
You is an interview, so and it's a different thing of manage.
I think,
Hold on,
I think
hold on.
this,
Hold on,
listen,
no,
hold on,
listen.
hold on, hold on,
I have to ask you some
Jaga,
answers.
no, listen this. He's not a management of a club. Me and you and Rick and Madam, we may obey the rules and regulation
Yeah.
of Bar, but you know within yourself that we as people are difficult. If you say to move, them don't move. If you say don't blow your horn outside,
Yeah.
then blow them on. So you know, don't smoke, they smoke. Am I lying?
You're
so as a
right.
manager, I employ people, security to do the job. They don't. They
And
do the
I'm
job.
just gonna respond to you real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
So
two
you
seconds.
have
on
a
this,
law
yeah?
of this country, right?
Yeah.
It applies the same way as how the law in your club works. So if you don't follow the law of the country, either you go to prison or you leave the country. It should be the same rule apply for your club.
But you know-
if somebody come and break the law, you put them out this week. If you do it next week, you get a ban. And if you do it a couple more time, you get a lifetime
Expulsion.
ban. You don't come back to the club.
It's easy.
Because if everybody feels that they can come and bugle say don't do this, don't do that. Because I'm a DJ and all the time we keep telling the people the same thing over and over. But
smoking.
until you start get some strict measurement and say, listen, don't come here, because I guess it's 1,000 more people want to come, and you know what? It's just for 10 or 20 people is
you lose all of them.
is making a way wide of market of people don't want to come because of their bad behavior and their bad habit. So you need to be strict on your patrons and say don't come.
All
Because if you go to Tottenham or Arsenal, if they say don't drink in the stand, they throw you out.
You, Rick.
Yeah,
Listen, Rick. I'm gonna make this clear.
yeah,
You and Rick and
Yeah.
other DJs, Rick especially,
yeah.
you will say to them 50,000 times.
Yeah, we say it all the time.
We have recording of it,
Mm-hmm.
telling people no smoking, be quiet outside.
Mm-hmm.
How much of them listen?
That's true. And quickly
But
on
it's
that
not
point,
a DJ job to be
No,
enforced.
but
it
you-
should be
I'm
the
on-
job of the security guard
Yeah, but
to escort somebody
but-
out of the club and the club managers.
But they are doing it. It's just because we have
I never see it.
Okay, you don't see it.
All right, listen,
Okay,
gentlemen.
yeah, we're
listen,
gonna
gentlemen,
change the
'cause
topic because
I think it's
Yeah.
getting this needed to be a podcast, like a
Yes,
long
this-
podcast.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So we're gonna steer it back to
Yes,
Champaigne
so-
Wayne, the artist.
Yeah.
So and we're going to go to the latest project that
Latest
you did.
project he has,
She's
yeah.
lying.
Who's lying?
What
is
a
that-
lie, you know?
is-
Nobody's lying. It's just
So
a.
why
It's a real
the
story.
song title?
No. Listen, the song is just a natural song.
Oh.
I
It
know.
It just come to me because of what I see.
Oftentimes songs are recorded
True
because
words.
of
You know what?
experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
if that did happen to me, I wouldn't sing this song.
So like
If that happened to me, I would embarrass myself. I'm not that stupid to embarrass myself. No, it didn't happen to me, you know.
So it's just-
But what happened is that last year, a guy killed 4 of his kids and the baby mother in Jamaica. You remember? And then
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
himself
yeah,
after.
yeah.
And it keep bothering me over and over. And then in August of this year, one of my friends filed for his dad in America. Yeah? And then, you know, they have to do the
DNA
DNA.
test.
And he
It's
failed.
not his
It wasn't
father.
his dad. So, and then this song just come up. It's just the rhythm just came to me from Zoom.
Okay.
He's saying because Ricardo Royal called me and said, "Hey, oh Zoom not saying you this rhythm." I'm saying, "What rhythm? I didn't know about the rhythm."
Yeah.
You understand? I'm saying, "What? Come here, Zoom, a good
Yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Me and Bonafide, good boy, top of the top, yeah, Bridget from over
Yeah,
there."
can me see Champaigne Wayne pan Zoom with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I want that no, man. He just find this and just jump
That's
on
the
it.
thing.
No.
a
Me and
relationship.
Zuba are big brethren, big brethren. And so Ricardo phoned me and said, "Listen, some have a bad rhythm out there now. I'm not give you. Can you give me a rhythm already?" But he did postpone that for a later.
For a
day.
later time.
Yeah. But him said, "Brr," we text him and say, "Me don't know the rhythm, you know." Me don't know nothing about the rhythm. Me just hear say my rhythm. I say, "No man, I'm a brethren this Zoom." And we text him and he said, "Oh, comes your rhythm and you know
Tell me.
and you not tell me." And him see him put LOL lol. And then straight away him send me. Ricardo said, "No sir, that not real. Oh, you get it so quick." And the next day me just build a lyrics on it, and that was it, boy.
All right.
She's lying.
She's lying. She'll
Yeah,
tell
man.
bagalai.
And your crafty,
Okay.
I think you use it the same crafted method that you use in the performing, and the same kind of
Yes.
artistry in the song,
Yeah.
which is quite clever.
Yeah,
And the song is officially released.
yeah. It's
When was released date?
it released last week? It released by Zoom release if I.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually released it.
Yeah,
if you say.
yeah, he released.
Wicked, congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
he
So you're on Spotify and all them things.
All the while,
On a
all the
private
thing.
platform.
Every
Is it?
platform.
Yeah. All right. So there's an elephant in the room, and we must speak about it. So
Yeah.
in terms of UK artists, what is the relationship wise with you and the UK artists? Because I never really see much collab from you and a lot of them, and I know you and them have good talking relationship. Why it's purposefully, or it's just never happened?
No, yeah. There's artists who actually ask me. Many artists, as many.
But-
No boast or brag. There's many artists
So
out there.
so why is no collab?
But
We do collab. We Tuggy do a collab, and
No, I'm talking about the artists in your space,
Yeah.
like the Ricardo Royal, the I Took them, you know. More hear some collab with the people in my room
All right.
every day. What go on with that something there?
all right, we like you.
I Took you, what go on?
We like you.
Royal, what go on?
No, Royal. Me and Royal do a big tune.
Yeah,
me and Ricardo do a big tune.
But-
It calls Summertime in England. Summertime in London.
Yeah, I remember that song.
We done it, but we haven't released it.
We need to see more
Yes.
songs.
True. But we do some songs. Yeah, me and Dan Bar are supposed to do a song together.
Okay.
Rich Me Rich. We are doing it
Yeah.
over, remix it. We have a few little art. I took it never really come to me yet and said
why
to-
you never forward to him?
No, you see, forward to him is like many times we invite I took it to certain things where we're upon and him not respond, but certain things he come to. So we don't know if he want to do anything with us.
But
or
you won't know
him-
until you ask.
Well, me not ready to do nothing with him yet. You understand?
Okay. Fair point.
The
Fair
thing.
point.
Because listen, you notice as you say about the UK artists, man.
Yeah.
Tell you something. The UK artists like we have the passport, but we don't have the visa. All our music is just in one circle. You go to the dance, they play. It not go nowhere.
How can we
Because
change that?
because we don't do a research. We don't do the research and how to market our money, to get PR in different countries. We just talk. We stop.
I always say that.
We stop. We don't have nobody we can phone to Germany and say, you know what? All my music are going over there. So, can you ask Pamela to do more publishing on this? How much artists right now have so many good songs. 4 years ago, we have Dan Bass, Ghost Bell, Foley Dan. We have I Took It. We have Ricardo Raya. We have C Black.
We have a lot of them. Showtime
Jaden Heights. The list goes on and on. And all our music is just playing in one circle. It's one circle. So I am doing the research. That's why Rick always said to me, boy, Rain, you know, take it serious. Me take it serious, you know, Rick. Remember, me take it so serious that me even buy a spot, Pan Mystic Radio, to play my own music. You see? That's how serious me take it. Me go up and buy a spot and say, Mystic, listen, 2 o'clock, me want this spot. And me play my music and UK artists. You understand? People blame the DJs that they don't play our music. We ask you, play the UK artist music when you're up on the radio station. Because sometimes you don't want you don't want to play it in a big dance because they're not boss yet. So it's difficult to play an artist when a boss yet in a big dance. But on the radio station, it's easy to just play their music, make them hear it on the radio station because we need help. The UK artists, them need help.
100% agree with that.
They
need help.
That's what we're here for.
They need help. You see, your show, I want it progress. I want you, the next 2 years, we see you bigger than, what was the name? Williams.
Winford.
Winford.
Thank you.
So we want the thing go. Because my music, you don't hear Champaigne Wayne yet, you know.
All right.
So Champaigne,
we have so many things in store, go.
Me ready. Me ready for your Champaigne Wayne.
I have to play a little devil's advocate in terms of what Champaigne Wayne say. Say, we don't play the UK artist music and lot of this because I think I'm gonna talk from most of the younger selector generation. Most of the UK artists, they do a song, the song is trending. They feel like everybody should have a song and you don't put it on the right platform where we download our music, where we stream our music from and where we can accept it. Because you give it to 1 and 2 year virgin, don't mean to everybody have it because you have to remember, most of the big selector them don't share the music to everybody. You give it to them have it in their laptop. Everybody else don't have it. And the next thing too, where I have a writ against a lot of these UK artists, you're living in UK, it's not Jamaica, where technology is 10 steps ahead. Why you still have some shitty recording, song we don't sound good, song we don't mix good. If you're giving somebody your song to play, I feel like said that song should be voiced and mixed properly. Else, a lot of people now go play it worse if the lyrics don't really make too much sense and it's not on the trending juggling rhythms. It's gonna be a risk for a DJ to play those songs. So I'm just appealing to a lot of these artists. So wanna do one little thing and start out the music good. Me realize say Champaigne Wayne, and me realize say you're not a full-time artist, as we say you're an entrepreneur, you're a teacher. But I realize that your song them, they've been voiced and mixed properly.
Yeah, because remember, it's enough of my songs. I have my own studio now. You see, because you know why I have my own studio. I can't be going to a studio and them put time for me. Say 2 hours, and me pay my money. And then when the other artists come, me get nervous. And I say, your time up. So me say, no man.
You have to have your own space to make it comfortable.
But me get my studio and me get it. And if me want to record a bad song like this have to go out there, me have a whole heap of song in the recorder, Rick. I have a whole heap of song in store, but me not find the market and how to make the music reach the world. So me I take me little time and take me little time. You understand? You see, it's not all the music. We it's not only music. You yourself, all you three, people know how to boss on you know. But them not tell you no. They not tell you no. They know the way the procedure. Say, you know, so Rick them do a nice little show up and them do the entertainment but them not tell you no the procedure and the way how to go to make sure all BBC want to know if do something for them. Them not tell you. Them not tell you. So it's not only you DJ not playing our music. You know, say enough of the people them who get big show also. Them not tell we as little artists, like some little.
So this is what
they not share nothing. They not share nothing. The man who we respect, enough people don't know. is Ricardo Raya. You have to respect Ricardo Raya. You see, Ricardo Raya is a good youth. He go and like him bad all the while. I want bad me, but me respect him. You know why? If anything I go on and in the pan a show.
Oh, he tells you.
He tell me and he call some other people and say, you know, say, me the pan a show in a cause he's a hard working artist.
Yeah. Know,
I'm in my boss soon.
I mean,
trust me, because the man they Sheffield, Manchester,
all
Scotland,
over.
Anyway, the man they get called, them gone. And them I tell you, say, listen, I took it in my progress. In my progress, really. But the songs, what am I do? You need to go out there more and make a video. That's it. Me, I feel like a video with himself.
Oh, okay.
Make sure he might put too much clippings.
Okay, he needs
He need actual video.
No, he just need
So,
one thing, just manage.
Because he might do really well. I like how he progress too. You understand?
Yes.
So Champaigne Wayne. So it look like we have to go sit down collectively.
Yeah.
And get somebody who know the inside and outside of the business to do a dancehall Q&A, to fill in certain blank spaces where a lot of artists, a lot of producers and a lot of DJ don't know about that side of the business, so everybody can have a good understanding, a good grasp of the business. Because as we say, you might know something, but because everybody is over here, you know it, your circle know it, my circle don't know it. And then this man know a thing, you don't know it because nobody not sharing information. And because we are not sharing information, that's why our genre, our culture is going to be always down.
Yeah.
So it's a thing like we need
many
to
people right
together
now,
more.
Right now, many people know how to make you guys progress. Many. They're listening to us now. They know, but they're not sharing. The information is not shared.
Okay,
so it will be shared in due time. But you see, we don't have much time left in the show, and we're gonna want something happen right now. Dragon Star.
We're gonna make it not too long.
Not too long, like 2 minutes.
A couple minutes, right?
Yeah. So this is the part we're not gonna pay you.
No,
so you see, when you book your slot on your station for play your own music.
I'm me pure.
Alright. See there? So like you book your slot 2 o'clock to play your own music, you're gonna sing it today. Do you see?
Alright, see it.
Yeah, Champaigne Wayne. Rich me rich, yes me rich, rich me rich, yes me rich. My mama happy now, papa happy now, sister happy now, my brother happy now, my friends them happy now, my Rick happy now. Rich me rich, yes me rich, rich me rich, rich me rich. Me used to go to club, me used to feel the pain when everybody round they drinking champagne. And now you get my fame, don't you know my name? What they call me now? They call me Champaigne Wayne. Courage me rich, yes me rich, rich me rich. I want me say to the girls, the girl come in and me shower, come make me fuck you for your hour. Me wrap your hope like flower and burn your down like the one twin tower. You know what? Now the effing start, separate those legs apart. Put up one foot on the bar, girl. I want fuck out a fuck yo. Yeah. Yeah, man. Champaigne Wayne in your building up on live. Big up the massive. You know what? Yeah.
Ready again. Let's go.
All right. You see them girl they, me know they soft. Them only do things just to break me heart. And money me I go use and just fuck them off. Before the night done, every just come off. Me go over to them and give them two sweet talk. Me give them a joke and they start to laugh. They say what you drinking, me say nothing soft. I pay 54 now, me start relax. Yeah. Girls need money, 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 money. Girls need money, money. Yeah, Champaigne Wayne. All right.
Live in the building.
Live in the building.
She's lying.
Ready?
She's lying.
Yes.
Ready.
She's lying, your heart.
You ready? You ready, dog? Ready? Ready?
I saw you talking to that guy again. You keep on telling me it's just a friend. Now that friendship must come to an end. No more false pretend. Don't let me tell you again. Worse than all, she's lying.
Lie she a tell.
She's lying.
Lie she a tell.
She's lying.
Lie she a tell.
She's lying. Get up
Lies
out there now. 23 year girls, I've been with you, even married you. Yeah. 23 year girls, I've been with you, even married you.
Wicked girl.
Even married you. People still calling me and calling me words. They call me name. They call me a nerd. Shake it.
Check. We got 60 more seconds left, alright? You ready to get one drop something else you want to call it this?
Yeah?
60 seconds, let's go. 59, let's go.
No, give it loyalty.
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 Yeah. And we say
I know
loyalty.
that one say.
Alright, go on again.
If we tell them to rise it, then rise it. If we tell them to put it down, then put it down. Yo!
One more
Champagne
time.
Wayne in the TGM
Yeah,
Studios
Of
on
course.
the Upnlive
You
show.
see it?
Brother,
Energy good.
somebody say you need to drop more dubs.
Dubs. Yeah, we're gonna get you know what I'm saying?
Him send me one dub one time and I forgot clash. Voice note dub.
Bum.
No. Listen to this.
Are we
Jaga,
listen?
Hey,
No,
Jaga,
no,
you know what on? Why record quick? Jaga,
Yeah.
the man disrespect me.
Who?
The boy record.
This is go on.
Here, me said to him, me send a voice note. I
Yeah.
said to him, Rick, we can kill Juvenile.
Uh-huh.
We can kill him.
Yeah.
He can listen to the voice note. So me send him a voice note for him listen to the voice note and approve the voice note. Him not come back to me. And that's why
Him not fall back to you.
Yes. If he may ever draw one a Champaigne Wayne.
Dub.
If me tell Rick to rise it, them rise it. If him tell them to put it on, them
See that?
yeah.
Actual people.
Oh my God. Thank you ever so much for passing through.
Of course.
Hold on. Okay, a nice vibe. One more.
No.
We not
Oh,
Right.
1 second. Me have to tell you.
What?
You know, put me on a show one time, you know. And see me a pass.
Here is already.
And see me a pass. I show I say, come here, Champagne, man. Drop one thing. There. You see when me drop it, me say,
Show done.
when the pum pum does open like it used to before.
We can't manage. Ladies and gentlemen, Champagne Wayne.
What's the social, please?
Give us some social media details now.
How can find you on
people
social
find
media?
social media?
Well, you know, you look at the social media, you go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's Champaigne Wayne. You got to know to spell the Champaigne Wayne.
Spell it out. Spell
It's
it out.
CHAMPAIGNE
Wayne.
_Wayne.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you very much for joining us, and it's a pleasure having you there.
And
here
all
this
the
evening.
very best. Be safe
It was
in the
a
lockdown.
pleasure to be here, and
Yes.
it was a nice vibes. I never know so the vibes would turn out so nice.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
You're not
myself.
afraid to know it.
Yeah?
You're not afraid to know it.
Big up yourself. Thank
Big
you very
up
much for
yourself.
joining us,
People
alright?
make sure you go and watch your Facebook because Kill Me did him now go back with the champagne. You know, I'm saying give it. I'm saying give, so people see there.
It's Champagne as
Alright.
well. All right, thank you very much, for Champagne Wayne for passing through. And I also want to thank the listeners because we are going to be on a little short break for a little while. So people,
No break.
No break. We're not break.
no break.
No.
People
Strategies.
Strategies.
until we
Yeah.
we sort out the COVID plan.
Yes.
You know, until
We're
we
gonna-
come and give a girl date until what we are doing
We're
for
gonna
the
do it.
foreseeable future.
Press
Yeah.
briefing and let you know what's
So
happening.
just look out for the press briefing, you know, anytime
So-
within the next 1 or 2 days to let you guys know what we are gonna be doing.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
keep up the good work. You're doing very well.
Thank you
very
very
well.
much.
I'm happy to see 3 people gather together and keeping the music going and
Thank
giving
you. We appreciate
the opportunity to be here. It's a pleasure.
We
I tell you,
appreciate
it's a
But
pleasure.
as I say,
Respect.
you know, say over the festive season,
Yeah,
like it seem like we're gonna be in a lockdown,
for a while.
and we are not seeing any collab from the UK artists. We are look at war.
War, yeah.
Yeah, because me tired of the sound clash them. Every artist say them bad and them. We not go at it. Me
Shop-
could do only like a UK sting.
Champagne versus Danbas.
Yeah,
Say something.
No,
Cameras on you.
Champagne and Dan
no,
Bass.
no, Dan Bass, I'm a general.
So hold on.
No,
So
I'm a
because
gen- no, I'm a
oh,
gen-
no,
I'm
no,
a
no, no,
general.
no.
Damn boss, I'm a
This
general.
is a thing that we need to understand. When it comes to war, it's not
When I'm fist
personal.
on
It's musical war,
It's
you know.
musical war. At the end of the
No,
day,
we're not war.
So-
all right,
so
boss.
we-
We'll see about it. We are all up on this one.
Me did think you're bad, you know, but I know wearing curly have and I really Jerry curls.
No, man, I wear curls, you know. Put me against somebody else, anybody else.
Big up Ricardo Ryle. Maybe we're forgetting involved in something.
Yes.
Ryle
Ricardo,
versus-
Ryan, you want war, but Ricardo, I took it.
No, why?
We're gonna pen up something and
Me know-
and
me know-
work, you know.
Who and Shanti can go at it? Who very lyrical we can... Shanti and Big Zeeks.
Big Zeeks. But
Big
them,
Zeeks
them,
and Shanti.
them part too close.
Listen, man, it's a lyrical confrontation. After
Lyrics.
it done, when you go drink
That's
with the NSC and have some fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what it go?
No, you know what?
Anyway.
That them clash they all go on still with you know can organize it.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's a good clash. We know say the artist them. But we seeing it.
All right, we'll see you. Thank you very much. Peace.
You know,
out.
I'm not afraid of nobody, but I'm not ready for
All right,
clash.
Dragon with the last word. Thank you very much.
I want to say love your brother, love your sister, let love rule in everything you do. Them say read a book, you know. Them say brain power is the main power. And people, during the quarantine time, the lockdown, just be safe, you know.
Yeah.
All right.